Hi folks, and greetings to you all as we start 2026. You'd agree probably that the church has never been louder, but never said less. Let's just boom bang crash with one of the elephants in the room as we start a new year. The church has never been louder, but never said less, at least in North America. Now, I'm still a relative outsider to the US evangelical movement. Been here 25 years, but I'm still learning. 1920s, you had the Scopes trial and the anti-evolution movement. 1940s, National Association of Evangelicals, and also In God We Trust was added to currency, as from the church a movement rose to counter communism with a Christian American identity. And that was carried on into the 1950s, 1960s, setting the stage for the moral majority. And then the late 1970s, 1980s, there was the moral majority rising out from the church being loud. And when it was dissolved, others in the church tried to stay loud. In the late 1980s, the Christian Coalition, Family Research Council, Focus on the Family. And I remember 2009, 2010, the Tea Party movement with strong evangelical church participation. And now, 2026, yet again, the church finds itself never being louder, but never having said less. I think the role of the pastor draws from the leading roles of God's leaders in the Old Testament, the priests, the prophets, the poets, the pastor-shepherds. As poets, we dream of what could happen if God's people fully grasped their heritage. As priests, we center on bringing Christ central in people's lives as they worship and as they work. But as prophets, we speak boldly and prophetically into the issues around us. It's the prophet one that gets me, that gets you into trouble. Not that we're standing in our pulpits on Sunday saying, "Thus saith the Lord," but like the men of Issachar, we can understand the times and we can speak God's truth into such. Not by being louder or more popular. That's only ever meant that we've actually said less. The church says more when we don't shout, but we act. So, this new year, let's lead our churches not being so loud, but in so doing, saying more. When we show mercy and humility, when we display grace and love, when we forgive, when we are known for our kindness, when we listen more than we talk, when we present a biblical Jesus all the way to the cross. In a rather ironic way, let's not be so loud this year. So how's that for the first video of 2026? Prophetic.